Good morning, little Texans, and welcome back to CLES News. I'm Miss Jones. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. Please stand for the pledge. Ready? Recite. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. As we begin another day, let us pause for a moment of silence to reflect, meditate, pray, or engage in any other silent activity. You may begin. And now for our creed. Ready? Recite. We are a family of motivated explorers who believe in the pursuit of knowledge. We are respectful leaders who dare to take risks. We will surmount each challenge with patience, perseverance, and grit. By practicing empathy, we will learn from and celebrate all unique strengths. We will take ownership of our future through creative problem solving. Through this endeavor, we will encourage each other and ourselves to grow socially, emotionally, and academically. We will leave a legacy of excellence because we are blazing new trails and the future begins with us. This week, our word of the week is leadership. It means inspiring others to excel by the courage of your example. Because we're focusing on leadership this week, we will be taking a look at some kid leaders. Each of these individuals that we're going to spotlight this week are from this book you can find on Epic. It's called 12 Children Who Changed the World. Each of these people displayed leadership at a young age and helped make the world a better place. Today, our focus is going to be on Ruby Bridges.
Ruby Bridges challenges racism. On November 14, 1960, Ruby Bridges made history. She was the first Black child to attend an all-white elementary school. Ruby was born in 1954. That year, the Supreme Court ruled schools should be desegregated. Black students could attend the same schools as white students. Before 1954, Black students in southern states often had to attend separate schools. All Black schools were often overcrowded. They did not get the same materials as students in white schools. By 1960, Ruby was ready to enter first grade in New Orleans, Louisiana. Ruby was going to make history. She was going to be the first Black student at William Frantz Elementary School. On her first day, Ruby had protection from federal police officers. She needed it. As she walked to school, 6-year-old Ruby was met with hatred. Crowds of people shouted racial slurs at her. Some even threatened her life. Ruby made it into the school, but she was the only student in her class. Many white parents were angry. They did not want their children to be in class with a Black student. They took their children out of school. Ruby spent the day with her teacher, Barbara Henry. For the entire year, Ruby was Henry's only student. By the end of the summer, though, white parents had become less angry. They allowed their children to go back to school. In second grade, Ruby finally had other classmates. As an adult, Ruby shares her story. She talks about her experiences with racism. She wrote a book about her first day of school. It is called Through My Eyes. She started the Ruby Bridges Foundation. It educates people about racial tolerance.
Our quote of the week this week is, "A leader is a dealer in hope." Napoleon Bonaparte. Today's weather is going to have a high of 68 degrees and a low of 52 degrees with a 30% chance of rain. Our birthdays today are, no one is celebrating a birthday today. Even though we're not in school, we would like to kick off this first week of online learning with a virtual Spirit Week. If you would like to participate, today is Mindful Monday, where you're going to show us how you have maintained a sense of mindfulness. Some examples might be walking, yoga, reading, or drawing. To find out how you can show your participation, check with your teacher. Did you know that ants stretch when they wake up in the morning? That's all for this edition of CLAS News. Have a great day, little Texans, and remember to be safe, be smart, and be kind.